I'm not sure what he wanted, but when he motioned me to come over to move a little closer, I felt compelled. "Tim," he said in his usual baritone voice, "tell me more about this virus thing that your kind is dealing with." Now, I was a bit surprised to know that he knew something was going on. I mean, usually he and his friends appear really unconcerned about anything that's going on, except feeding, and then, well, of course, those city kids that keep trying their hand at tipping. I mean, I'm pretty sure he didn't even know what a virus was, like I said. You said his vocabulary was just a little bit limited by just certain bellows. "How'd you hear about this?" I asked him. I mean, I wasn't going to move around the question, if you know what I mean. "Well, you know the girls, Tim," he said. "They overheard you talking, or heard you and your hands talking there the other day during processing, and, well, they do chew the cud across the fence every now and then." Now, knowing his curiosity has piqued, I mean, that same urge that compelled me to get closer now has prompted me to provide at least a modicum of information. I mean, a little bit of information. I'm not sure if I needed to tell him everything, like, the things about the headaches and the tired feeling and, shortness of breath and what have you. I mean, after all, this guy's not been performing his duties lately. I mean, he is one of the two males that are in the herd that we've put in there for a very specific purpose. And, well, I've given him a job that most people would gladly reproduce multiple times, if you know what I mean. I mean, in fact, he's been so slow lately, I really thought about taking him to the market for a transformation. "Well, Big Mac," I laugh every time I call him that, Big Mac, "there's this bug flying around." "Oh, you mean like the flies of August?" he said. And I said, no, really. So I continued. "There's a certain bug that only infects, those that look like me, And word is you can catch this bug by standing too close to others. I mean, in fact, they've even set rules on how close we can get to each other. They call it social distancing. You have to stay 6 feet apart from each other." His eyes got big and black. And he looked at me and he said, "Tell me more, Tim, about this social distancing." Now, I was really curious. Why would this bullish character want to know about us humans and keeping our distance from each other? I mean, this is when I started asking questions. After a bit of hoofing around, if you know what I mean, the situation and the truth finally came out. "Well, Tim," he said, "you see old Bessie over there?" He motioned to a certain female in the group. She was about 50 feet away. We stuck her in the arena there with them. Okay, you know why. All right. "Well, she's been getting way too close to me lately. Keep talking about jumping over the moon together, and something about this biological clock that keeps ticking." Now it was my turn to smile. I mean, here he is talking to me this way, and he continues. "She's just not my kind, Tim. I mean, she's cute and all, but I just don't think our spots match, if you know what I mean." I was beginning to understand. He looks at me and he says, "I'm wondering if I tell her I got this virus thing and I need to keep at least 6 feet apart for a couple weeks." A smile emerged, only a smile that a bull his age could generate. "Maybe she'll start rustling over to Elmer over there. After all, Tim, I've always been partial to the ones with the big udders, if you know what I mean." My goodness. My friends, there's days when being a country boy just doesn't compare to anything. Stay safe out there. Stay happy, have fun, and God's blessings.